Apple TV's eagerly awaited miniseries Chief of War is already drawing more attention than ever before, marking a turning point in cinematic television. For the Hawaiian community, it is a victory that the world is now receiving a story with true Polynesian roots. The historical drama, a 10-year passion project based on the violent unification of the Hawaiian Islands in the late 18th century, was co-created, co-written, and co-executive produced by Jason Momoa and Thomas Patse Sibit. Although Jason Momoa has portrayed gods, monarchs, and warlords, Chief of War may be the first time he has represented a historical person whose tale has been excluded from history books. Kaʻiana, a once dominant Hawaiian chief whose life intersected with revolt, colonization, and treachery, is anticipated to be the focus of the epic series. Even though mainstream histories hardly ever mention him, Kaʻiana's narrative is among the most intriguing and contentious periods in Pacific history. In Chief of War on Apple TV, who is Chief Kaʻiana? To truly appreciate Chief of War's rich history, you must first comprehend Kaʻiana. Kaʻiana was a prominent Alienite chief from the Big Island who was born into Hawaiian aristocracy in 1755, according to David G. Miller's article in the Hawaiian Journal of History, Vol. 22. He lived at one of the most turbulent times in Hawaiian history, when rival chiefs fought for control of several islands. Kamehameha I, the ambitious leader who would eventually unite the islands under a single authority, sprang out of this chaos. However, Kaʻiana's story adds complexity to that otherwise straightforward story. Kaʻiana is renowned for being among the first native Hawaiians to accompany Western explorers on international travel. Following Captain James Cook's disastrous expedition to the islands, he boarded British ships in 1779 and eventually sailed to the Pacific Northwest and possibly as far as China. Kaʻiana was a towering presence, both literally and figuratively, to the foreign sailors. He was almost 6 feet tall, had a Herculean appearance, and exuded air of distinction, according to Captain James Meares. He went home with newfound political consciousness in addition to foreign commodities and expertise. According to Miller, Kaʻiana fought against the exact army he had earlier assisted in building during the infamous Battle of Nuuanu on Oahu in 1795. The fabled leader was eventually shot and murdered by Kamehameha's army. Although Kamehameha won the fight, his reputation would be tarnished for centuries by Kaʻiana's defection. He was portrayed as a traitor in numerous classic narratives. Sibit and Momoa, however, noticed something more. Chief of War, a 10-year passion project, is a genuine, dignified, and innovative display of Polynesian culture. Momoa and Sibit were drawn to Kaʻiana's story because of this tragic storyline. Momoa describes the endeavor of performing in Hawaiian as immensely challenging but necessary to preserve the story's roots in an interview with GQ, calling Chief of War the most personal project of his heritage. Momoa remarked, "Learning to act in Olelo, Hawaii was the hardest thing I've ever done." Momoa, however, was dedicated. The Honolulu-based organization Awaiaolu, which focuses on translating Hawaiian language materials and offering guidance on pronunciation and cultural nuances, was a crucial partner. For non-native speakers, the complex language necessitates precise mouth movements. The portrait of a man and a people at a crossroads will be shown by the Chief of War. Kaʻiana was a human being attempting to make sense of a world that was changing quickly and where survival and loyalty frequently clashed. The islands themselves confronted the impending wave of international empires, shifting alliances, and eventual annexation. His journey is similar.